Welcome back to another episode of your infamous Couch Chronicles, where we answer your questions with 100% facts 92% of the time. Thank you guys again. I'm just go ahead and let you guys know now.
What is it this time? What's it gonna be this time?
I'm gonna let you guys know now. Things are getting busy. We got a lot of stuff to do, and we gonna have to probably do this once a month. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a heads up that this may be a once a month type of situation now, because every week is not going to be feasible anymore. So hope you guys.
Y'all know I didn't agree with this decision.
He always got to play the good guy. I'm not even paying attention to him.
I'm not playing the good guy. I'm playing who I am.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a good guy.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry for being a good guy in society where we need more good guys.
But yes, so that's what's gonna be happening. That's just so funny. Oh man. So yeah, that's just what's going on. If things change, we'll let you know. All right.
I didn't ask for this.
Magnificent bastard. I'ma thank y'all up too, because I see y'all gonna have. Okay, I'm not sure what he was trying to say. I'm gonna thank y'all up too, because I see y'all gonna have some long questions, so I'm not even gonna keep you long. But I was wondering, have you guys considered live streaming a podcast through Patreon every now and again? I know everyone who got to be on the Zoom loved it, and it was dope for us to interact, but a live Couch Chronicles would be dope as well, and it still could be uploaded to YouTube later for the filthy casual watcher/listeners. I say, as someone who's been here less than a year, also check out this Thanos on stage I did. I'm trying to share it as far and wide as possible because it's funny. It's funny. Not as funny as Dick Dash, though. That's funny.
Well, magnificent bastard. That's something that we've been looking into. We've been buying some equipment. If you could see to this side of the camera is a bunch of stuff for live streaming that Emmanuel been collecting and working on. And actually today he's coming over to test it out. Yeah. So that may be soon. It may be on Patreon. It may just be on the Comedy Trap House YouTube. We don't know yet, but.
So that's another reason why this is going to be, because we trying to move to live and stuff like that. So you guys will be there.
Once again, not my decision, but when you're part of a team and a company, you just got to roll if you're outvoted.
I hate this nigga, dog. The ignorant noodle. What's up, y'all? I lost both my girlfriends. Long story short, they both got matching and now subtweet each other on Twitter, wishing death on each other. Yeah, I'm also an enjoyer of sex toys with my ladies. It really spices up the bedroom. He said, long story short, I lost both my girlfriends.
Sound like a bad day.
Sound like that. Yeah, I didn't know you had two. So that's also, that's wild. Purpose Patch just put a period. I guess he was on his city girl shit. Like, he didn't say period. He put look like a period. So I don't know if that was a mistake or you just trying to make a statement. Like, you here, period. All right, so we hear you, brother.
And about the Zooms and stuff, we may do Zooms again, at some point. But we just gotta let y'all know, because
we gotta let y'all know.
I like doing that stuff, but these guys. Oh no.
Jameson, hey y'all, I'm kind of going through a down season. Never felt depressed before or had any battles with anxiety, and now it all seems to be falling in on me. The world doesn't feel real, and I'm kind of just autopiloting now. I have a counselor, and I talk with her, and my wife helps a lot, but just wonder if y'all have ever been down bad on luck with your mental health, and how did y'all get out of it? Sorry for the long message. P.S. Emmanuel, get your dad body to the back. Peace. I ain't going real quick before we get into that. Hopefully this make you laugh. One of the comments on the YouTube said Emmanuel looked like a wide ass Jolly Rancher with that shirt on, and I'd laugh for 5 minutes in my he getting wide at the bottom. He better stop. You better slow it down. he gonna be hippie out here.
Ever since he stopped riding the bike and started driving.
Oh yeah, it's getting different. But yeah, of course. I mean, I went through that a couple of weeks ago. It was our first time really being in a down mode for like 2-3 days, and it was weird. And that's what prompted me to, all right, let me go to therapy for a second, because maybe I'm just going through something that I don't recognize. But I think we all have those days, but you're doing the right things. You have your, you got the counselor, and that's good. You're not just sitting in it. You at least trying to figure things out. And sometimes you gotta let it. You kind of gotta go through it. Unfortunately, and you gotta maybe try diving into stuff that makes you happy. If there's anything that you just enjoy doing, maybe go do that. Like whether it's go to the beach or find those things that can or have in the past made you happy, and maybe, try that out. You know what I'm saying? If it gets worse, maybe you got to go see a therapist or something like that. I don't know if the counselor is like the therapist, but yeah.
Let me tell you something that's crazy. I don't know if it's like some, when girls live together, they cycle sync up.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, last night on the phone, talking to someone and telling them, we started talking about like ayahuasca, all this crazy stuff. And I was like, and then we was talking about, we started having a deep conversation. I was like, for the first time, like, I had these, I felt a little down. I had weird thoughts I don't never really had. Nothing that's crazy. Like I'm not depressed or anything like suicidal or anything, but there's thoughts that usually don't creep in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it lasted for a couple of days, and we just started talking about it. I'm like, I'm back now, but it was weird. Now, the book I'm reading right now helped me out. But funny that you say that, because I'm like, is this an Aries thing? Because I remember reading the chart, and it said that we would have a season for like at the beginning of May. That would be like that. So I'm like,
that's funny.
That's so crazy you say that.
Yeah, and it's weird because we don't really go, like, I don't really have it.
Crazy.
So when it happens, it's like, wait a minute, I don't know, this feels weird. I don't know what that is. Yeah. So you ain't the only one out there. So just it's gonna be all right. You just try your best. You got your wife to lean on. That's great. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I will say you did a good job masking it. I had no idea. I guess you could say the same thing for me.
Yeah.
I just don't let it linger or fester.
I don't let it fester. That's the only thing.
I attack it.
Like you put your gloves on to get to fighting.
Like, you can't do that. What you mean I can't do that? Get out my head.
Hey, so Jameson, if you got to put your gloves on, go fight that. Go fight that thing.
I'm back now. I'm just sleepy today.
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I ain't gonna lie. I
went to bed late. I was watching a new show.
Yeah. Quarantine film student. What up, Rome, Cam, and Emmanuel? Wild episode Tuesday. Not often you see people walking around with dildos in their pocket, LOL. I wanted to tell y'all the short film I shouted y'all out in with Sarah got selected for a virtual creative showcase, so that's cool. So that's dope. Shout out to that.
That's dope. Fun.
Questions this week. How dope and sad has that Nipsey book been to y'all if y'all got into it? And what has y'all experience been with the platonic dates with girls you're interested in but not sure how delicate and forward you should be? Thanks for the insight, and y'all keep prospering. Side note, The Real is back, and I'm excited. Cold season is upon us.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack in that.
Yeah, so cold season is upon us. But the first thing, the Nipsey book.
I'm reading that next.
Yeah,
the book I'm reading right now, I got like, I think 20 or 30 pages left, and as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to that, and I'm excited.
I had to read that at the camp.
I'm excited to read that.
It's going to be some bars.
So I'm ready for it. So I haven't cracked it open yet. Yes, I'm excited for J. Cole. I'm excited for J. Cole. I like good artists.
I'm just ready for bars.
Yeah, so I'm ready. And music videos.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing?
And how has y'all experience been with platonic dates with girls you're interested in, but not sure how delicate and forward you should be? I don't know, because if I'm going out on a date, they probably know it's not gonna be platonic.
Yeah, it's weird if you saying it. Is this like this? Y'all friends and y'all just hanging out?
Yeah.
Because if it's clear it's a date, then it ain't platonic.
Yeah.
But if you just saying like just going out with a friend, but you like her, but she don't really know, that's different.
Yeah, now you got to tread the line a little differently.
If I like someone, I'm just gonna let them know. I can't be threading that line.
And
I'm 33.
And you have to also be okay with them, maybe the dynamic of the relationship changing once you say that.
Yes, because it could be weird for them, but I'd rather it be that than forever just be in this place of wonder. Like, what if I would have, or I can't be fake about how I feel. Like, hey, straight up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this ruins what we have, our friendship, but I like you.
Yeah.
And I just had to get this off my chest to let you know, because if you feel the same way, then, wonderful. If you don't, then, and if you feel uncomfortable now, that's a risk I got to take.
That's a risk I got to take. Marty McFly 86. What's poppin', DT fam? Okay, so bet. I got a few questions. What was going through y'all's minds when the dildo hit the table? Well, first off, I was just like, why is that in his pocket? That was literally, that's in your pocket. That don't need to be in your pocket. Also, I don't know if y'all heard Lil Duval comment about grown men having roommates 30 and after, which I completely understand y'all's situation because LA is expensive and y'all are family. No, I didn't hear his comment. You might have to look at it. I didn't hear his comment. And the last thing I wanted to say was, in the intro, I never knew the last line was file for unemployment. That gets me every time. But I love that y'all inspire me to just go forward and keep uplifting me. I'm glad to invite y'all into my world every week. Keep up the amazing work. I appreciate you, Marty. As far as the roommates thing goes, it's funny. I just heard it was this white dude, this gay white dude on this podcast, and he was like, I never want to get rid of my roommates. I love coming home to my boy. He was like, we've been friends for, I think he said like 18 years. He said I'm 38. He said, but people be mad because I be in my roommate. He was like, but we all are just making it. Everybody's happy. I was like, I guess this is how you look at it. If it makes sense for your time being, I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Like,
yeah, because like Emmanuel's relationship, he moved in with his girl. If you at that part of your life, then do it. For me to move out now, I could possibly do it. I could do it, but it wouldn't make sense. I'd just be spending a lot more when I can just be here working, saving. Then when it's time for me to really move, I just move.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's like, do I move to another apartment? Just have to do the same thing right now, or do you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we got this business right now, so it's like, all right. I feel like, I truly, honestly feel that within the next year to two, it will be moving. Like, honestly, will be either a house, or getting our own houses or our own spaces. Like, I feel it coming, but right now, in this very moment, it don't make sense right now.
Mm-hmm. Like, we all had just regular jobs, regular careers. Yeah. We would not be living together.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
It would have been living together for years upon years now.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it's normal at this point, to be honest. I feel like so many young entrepreneurs, business people, I know we know a few people that we didn't even think would be living with people that's living with people. Oh, I mean, it's what it is.
And I was shocked because I didn't know he had a sex podcast when he came on. They told me, I didn't have a lot of information. They told me he a comedian, he coming on. I'm like, oh, cool. So when he pulled out his podcast, I'm like, wait, hold on. And then once it explained he got this podcast, it made a lot more sense.
Here's the funny thing, y'all. We had topics on the board. Like, it was topic, but it was no way that we could just segue into anything else. It just wouldn't make sense. So, Tyler McHabit Thomas. Hey, DT, Trap the Sack family. First off, I love the new episode. I started following Tahoe in his podcast. He was a great guest. Put the dick on the table. Update, still no McDonald's. Baby 4 months strong. Hey, man, you killing it. Still working on losing weight and getting better mentally. The new story, Trapped in the Sack, has 4 chapters now. We're going to see how the trap handles COVID-19 and quarantine life. I do have a couple of questions. Number 1, how do you deal with people that are not necessarily supportive of your journey? Family has texted me and tried to get me back on McDonald's. Wait, that's wild. Number 2, what is the most difficult thing you had to face when working on yourself? Example for me has been accountability and forgiving myself. I'm really trying harder to work on myself at everything. Hope y'all have a good week/weekend. Much love. Thank you, Tyler. First off, how do you deal with people that are not necessarily supportive of your journey?
You cut them out your life. Yeah, to be honest, because if you don't, it's a slippery slope. They will hold you back to where they at, keep you on their level. Like, I'm not afraid to cut nobody out. I've been trying to cut Rome out for years, but he keep raising his frequency and improving. So then I'm like, all right. But if he was trying to hold me back again, OT Genesis.
So I'll give you a real life example. So yeah, you gotta make sure you cut the people out that's not trying to. Because honestly, you don't want to hear that every day or every other. Like, you gonna be like, all right, man. I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Especially you just said they trying to get you back on McDonald's. What? Like you 4 months in? Like that's honestly disrespectful. It's like you know what I'm doing. Like why would you even attempt to try to do that? So yeah, you got to do what's best for you. It's your life at the end of the day. And then what's the most difficult thing you've had to face when working on yourself? I mean, I'm in therapy now, so I don't even like. Maybe I haven't tapped into the most. We haven't got to the difficult stuff. It's been some deep stuff, but most difficult part.
No, one for me was my patience. I was very impatient. I'm not still fully patient, but I've worked on that a lot. Not minimizing other people, something that affects them. Minimizing it because it don't affect me.
I gotta work on that, yeah.
And vice versa, because I don't want anyone to minimize what. That's what helped me, work on that. Like, hey, well, I want no one doing that to me, so I can't do that to others.
For me, I think it was which I think I found out yesterday in my therapy session. I rationalize things when somebody does me wrong. Like somebody do me wrong, I'm like, oh, well, they were going through something, but sometimes people just do you wrong, and I don't have to rationalize it. So, was an interesting thing that I realized yesterday. Brandon, aka the Pizza Popo. Damn, the last episode was 1 month ago. I'm about to start swinging because this is unacceptable. Rome, I'm swinging on you first, bro. But man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon. How you gonna swing? Say, hey, but what's up, everybody? The Pizza Popo on all platforms. Your favorite famous cousin who really isn't your famous but thinks he's famous as hell. My question for y'all is, how do y'all deal with being in controversial situations on social media? Without going into details, because I don't want y'all to cancel the shit out of me on here. I made a tweet. I said what the fuck I said, but people took it the wrong way. And by people, I mean over 4,000. And that's not even counting the angry people on Facebook. Yeah, your boy went double viral on Twitter and Facebook. Shaking my head. I want to be an influencer / social media famous, but I can't deal with people being mad at me over the shit they misunderstood. Help y'all. P.S. I have a birthday coming up June 5th. Do we celebrate birthdays here in the Trap Sack? If so, I wear a size PS5 digital edition or a size $500. All right, I'm going to fuck with y'all in wrong voice.
For me, I have a rule when it comes to controversy topics or sayings. It's am I willing to fight for it? Mm-hmm. If I ain't willing to really fight for this, I don't care. There's a lot of things I think that would be controversial or would cause an uproar. But I don't care enough for me to be on here arguing or fighting about it to say it. So I just don't say it. But to something I do believe in strongly and I'm willing to debate, then I'll say it.
I'm only arguing about stuff that, like you said, like if I seen a tweet or if I wrote a tweet that said, I think Lil Wayne's the best rapper to come out of the South ever, and somebody start arguing, that's fine. I'll fight for it. That's fun. I'll do that because it's not going to affect my life, my career. People just going to have their opinions. If it's something that's what I feel that's going to be like, all right, do I really need to say this right now? Like, is this really going to be something that I'm willing to sit at the house and back up? Because you got to be prepared because it's going to come. If you put it out there, you giving people free reign to talk on it or whatever. So I think everything don't need to be said on social media. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And that's how we've steered clear a lot of stuff. It's some shit that we be saying, but it's like, do this need to be said? Especially if it's my opinion. Yeah. It's like, all right. Now, if you just say it on the podcast and you have somebody to go back and forth with, maybe they help you see another side of, that's a conversation. Maybe that's a little bit different. But just spitting it out there and people can only hear you typing. People can only hear you typing. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. And happy birthday, since it's coming up, June 5th. And I've never seen a size PS5, so I'm not sure.
Chile Flakes. I've been getting into a book called The Power of Full Engagement. Managing energy, not time, is the key to high performance and personal renewal. That sounds like something I would like to read.
Sounds like a great book.
What are some significant situations when you really started to focus on your energy, and how do you maintain not stressing yourself too thin? Just because you can doesn't mean you have to is one of my favorite reminders.
I think we always in that stage. And that's why I'm reading this book now, The One Thing, and it's telling you to try to figure out the one thing or focus on the one thing, which is tough in what we do. Because our one thing involves a lot of things inside of the one thing. The one thing is creativity and entertainment and comedy, but inside that we got podcasts. Inside that we got sketches. Inside that we got film. Inside that we got you know what I'm saying? So it's about, I guess, just honing in on the priority of what you got to do. But as far as the energy thing goes, managing energy, I think that comes with the meditation that we're doing every day, and that comes with the reading that we're doing every day, and that comes with the people that you putting yourself around every day. Like that's the best way that we've managed it. Like certain things we like, all right, I'm not going to that, or I'm not even talking to those people because they not gonna give me what I need right now, and I'm just gonna fall back because I ain't got time, you know. So yeah.
Michael Chaston. What's up, Trap the Sack? Hope all is well, y'all's way. Last name Chaston, like chasing. Okay, Michael Chaston. Okay. Chasing something. So I've been training my blue nose pit myself for the last couple of months while searching for a trainer other than Petco.
That's funny.
They've changed Hendrix, my dog, class like 4 times without informing me. I'll show up for his class at the date they give me, and they have a different story every time. Well, he aged out of the class we moved him to. His class started 3 weeks ago, so I moved him again. This after I arrived at the date they gave. A whole bunch of bullshit. My coworker gave me this trainer's number who's known solely by word of mouth. No business signs, social media, nothing. This man is charging $2,500 up front, but the dog is completely trained when they're returned to you 3 weeks later. And he'll come back at any point the dog loses any training, even years after. Damn. For the price, Hendrick better start modeling, slinging dick to breeders, something. I try following what Big Chuck McBride does, but he gonna have to get his hyper nigga himself. Long story short, y'all know anyone looking for some mating partners. He'll have some beautiful puppies. Also, please follow his Instagram, bluefuture_Hendrix.
I would love a pit, man. I just love a.
We got a pit next door. His name Blue. He got these crystal blue eyes. Like the Ice Walker. That's what I call her. But I mean, if you really want your dog trained, sometimes you gotta put up the bread for it.
Because having a trained dog gonna give you less stress. So that's the thing about it. You gotta think about your stress level, like what you want.
Sometimes in life you gotta pay for it. Like we just had this conversation 2 days ago. We paid for a conference. To be honest, the same price.
Yeah.
To get some games, sometimes you got to pay for that consultant to save you thousands in the long run or get you quicker to your goals than you can yourself because you don't have all the information.
Yeah.
Wealth and all these other things is this knowledge.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of knowledge you don't have to get you to the next level. So sometimes you got to pay. Niche. Hi, guys. Welcome back, Cam. I see you looking like a chocolate chip from your vacation. Thank you guys for plugging my pod, Ratchet and Religious last week. I don't have a question this week. I needed y'all to know that Boss Talk has a huge impact on my life. I'm new, so I'm catching up on all of it still, but I'm learning you truly are a product of what you feed your mind, and I appreciate you guys. Also, I'm crying from this week Trap House episode. Cam Crip walking, hilarious. Thank you, Niche. I'm glad to have you in the Trap the Sack, and I'm glad that you getting something from it.
Thank you for the rent.
Hey, guys, what's shaking and quaking? Shannon, get the cannon.
Oh, get the cannon.
Hey, guys, what's shaking and quaking? I was loving the pod this week. Me and my boyfriend have a drawer of sex toys. He's actually the first guy I've been with that was encouraging the use of them, and I was all for it. I usually try to stay in a reasonable price section, but he always run over to something I know I really want, body want, and get it. Highly recommend Ladies of the Trap. Now I got to figure out how to nipple squirt, shaking my head. But by the way, every time I hear the intro, I swear I'm going to get my ass fired for being so hype and weak. Y'all are honestly a blessing to us all. Y'all keep my mental together, and I thank y'all for that. Love y'all always. By the way, I don't think any of us was ready for the dick on the table.
Oh, we definitely wasn't. And thank you for that comment. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, be open with y'all sex lives. Don't let it get boring, you know.
I can't wait to get a girlfriend. I'm about to do some wild shit.
Vontae Moody. Hey, everyone. Hope all is well. With the last episode, my grandma's doctor said her cancer was going away, but the doctors that we visited at Chapel Hill blurted out rudely that it's coming back. They talked to us for about 10 minutes. We went back to Fayetteville. Tell me why she got a bill from them that's $1,000+ with what the fuck? Shaking my head. So last week I took to trying to take a break from work, and me and my mom took the kids to Carnival. We was on the ride and was slowing down and heard someone shooting and everyone started running. Me and my mom got off that ride while I was moving, snatched the kids and ran. Someone got shot in the stomach. My mom called Dad, and he came down so fast. He was hiding behind the store building. We switched vehicles because he ran to get my car. It's sad how we can't take time to do things with family for a moment and someone causes harm to others. P.S. It's funny now, but when I think about how fast I pulled my baby out of that ride, all I could think about was when Cam Dad pulled him out the pool. Laugh out loud. Yeah, man, that's a different instinct when you're a parent.
It's different, yeah.
And that adrenaline started pumping.
And the thing is, it's like, I feel, it's like, why can't we just, I'm just trying to ride a ride, man. Like come on.
When you said it, at first I was like, okay, mass shooting, that guy white. But when you said singular shooting, that dude black.
Yeah, he got black. He got white.
That's in North Carolina. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. What's good, DT fam? You know me. I'm coming with the geek topic, so I want to get young deuces. It's been a while since I read them. My bad, y'all. So I want to get y'all take. If y'all had to decide with one group, who you picking, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Power Rangers? And I know it's been many versions, so take their best versus their best. Much love always from Young Deuces, a geek set. Roman, by the way, your interview is my third most viewed interview, right behind Gail Beans and Gary Anthony Williams.
Cool.
Here we go.
Thank you.
I was a huge Ninja Turtle fan when I was growing up. Like, had the underwear, had the bed sheets.
Yeah.
Random, when I went off to college, I saw the bed that my when I was a young boy, bed sheets in my mom's closet. I grabbed it. It's been with me ever since. I don't know why. It just in a suitcase.
It's a part of your childhood.
But I don't get it. I just grabbed it and it's been with me since college. So you know I'm going Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I'm going Ninja Turtles just because like Power Rangers are still, even though they Power Rangers, still humans. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I'm not sure if I want to fight that. That's they turtles and they ninjas. So I'm gonna go with the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, for sure.
I love them. Wavy Kosher. What's good, Trap fam? I'm scrolling on YouTube looking stand-up comedy a few weeks ago, and I find Rome doing stand-up about cheating on his barber.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry they recommended that to y'all, man. You got to get your algorithm right. The video finishes, and I look at what's next, and from this page called Orange Crush Tea that has a bunch of DT videos from 8-9 years ago. I watched one video that was from 2008. I don't know if I ever knew about this. Laugh out loud, but I thought I'd share. Yeah, we gave her permission because she was, big fan to keep those videos up at the time. So
it's crazy. I know it's some videos on there that we didn't have.
Yeah, because that first page got deleted.
Yeah,
our first YouTube page got deleted, so she got some.
She got some classics.
Some early stuff. Classic Cuddy. Yerp. What's good, bros and Trap fam? It's been a minute, but I'm still here. First off, happy belated birthday to you and Cam. Mine was on the 13th, gang. Aries in the building. Last podcast was the wildest thing I ever heard. When dude said, y'all don't want to ask these questions, and Rome said, yeah, I do. We here now. Had to pull over and put the car in park. Then when he said he came from prostate tickler thingly, I like to you not. I laughed so hard I blacked out for about 10 minutes. So my question is, if a girl asks you to be on her OnlyFans and let her do that to you for $5K, would y'all do it?
No.
Emmanuel would do it, I feel like, but most definitely do it if he has some shrooms. Rome, I feel like, would be willing to try it but not go through with it. Cam is a nah. Miss y'all, love y'all. Also, I have 2 ideas for a movie miniseries, wanted to run them by y'all for y'all opinion. You're absolutely correct about me.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct about me.
Several reasons. I can't be on OnlyFans. I have too many recognizable tattoos. If I wasn't in entertainment, I may entertain being on someone's OnlyFans, but they ain't putting nothing in my butt.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like I said, you can play around the park. I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in the house.
There's a fence around my park. Stay out. Trespassing signs.
Yeah.
You'll be prosecuted at the highest extent of the law if you go there. And there's a dog in here. Beware a dog.
Yeah. No, you can play in my park. You just can't go in the house in the park. But also, here's the thing: $5K, you got to bump that up. Like I don't. Yeah. No, you get money. Like no. That's wild. That's wild. And as far as running the ideas, I mean, I guess inboxes. Yeah, shoot us a message. Yeah, shoot us a message on Patreon so we can check it out.
DD. I just want to say I just want to say, hey, y'all, and big thanks to the Comedy Trap House Boss Talk podcast that get me through my work day. I feel like a manual when I'm at my desk with one Bluetooth earpod on under my headset listening to y'all. Also, shout out to the amazing Discord community where I've been free to post some progress shots of my paintings. Hopefully, I can keep building consistent painting routine. I will feel bold enough to put my progress on IG. Go ahead, Didi. Keep painting.
Keep painting.
Keep painting. Keep sharing. Then put that thing on an NFT site.
Mm-hmm.
Old Man Rooster. What's up, family? Figured out how to change my name. I forgot to introduce myself last week, but I'm the neighbor that wakes up at the crack of dawn for work, but always manages not to wake up anyone. No questions this week. Just want to thank y'all for getting me through quarantine. I graduated undergrad May 2020 and was working on campus at the time. And bro, that stiff was devoid of human interaction, but y'all content really did help me get through a major turning point in my life. Congrats on graduating. I'm glad we could help, man.
For sure. Appreciate it, man.
Big Fleshy. Hey, DT niggas, just wondering how y'all feel about doing stand-up. I heard more than once about Rome going on stage and would love to see y'all do even a short set. Well, we used to do a bunch of live shows, but traditional stand-up, usually it was Mike and Rome.
And here's my thing about stand-up. I think it's fun. I think it's cool to get jokes off, but I'm not like how like Kevin Hart, like that was his love, like that he loved to do that. That wasn't my thing. I'm more so I like the process of create. I like sketch. I like that stuff. But it's fun to go do. It's fun to go do sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey y'all, just wanted to say thanks for laughs as usual, and also the Boss Talk on investing. She got beautiful skin. Just want to say that her Abby, nice brown skin right here.
Oh
nice
yeah,
brown.
Some good skin right
beautiful
there.
Skin, Jay. So let me start over. Hey y'all, just wanted to say thanks for the laughs as usual. Also, that Boss Talk on investing a while back. Because of y'all, I follow and joined Chris Johnson's IG/group before the GME/AMC hype in January and have grown so much and been grateful to be a part of this historic time with investing. I still have so much to learn, but I'm just excited and hopeful about the potential that income investing offers. So I just want to say thanks to my fellow Aries, to the founders of Trap the Set community. Yo, it's all about starting.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm so happy that you started. That's what separates most people from the doers and the don'ts.
Yeah.
Like, it's just execution. Everyone got ideas, or everyone could change their life, but it's about who can execute.
Absolutely.
And you execute it, and you seen the fruits of your labor, and the more you learn, the more you'll gain. So I'm happy. That makes me happy that you did that. Olivia Castro. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope all is well. So I have been watching lots of cooking shows for most part because I have been cleansing my system for murder docs. I am wondering if I'm a sucker for the murder docs too, man. I'm wondering if you were to be in a cooking show, what would you cook to represent you on a plate and why? Thank you and have a nice rest of your week. Always remember to make better choices. That's right.
Well, I just made it with my boy John. It was barbecue shrimp and grits. And I'm a shrimp and grits southern ass nigga, so it was really good, and it was represented us perfect because me and him were from North Carolina, and it went well.
Look, I love breakfast. Like,
oh yeah, breakfast.
I love a big ass breakfast. Like
big dumb ass breakfast.
Like, I'm about to go make some pancakes, some whole wheat cinnamon pancakes, some vegan eggs with vegan sausage, with onions and peppers and shallots and spinach, and I'm about to go in and put some agave on it, and I got my green smoothie to go with it. That's how I be eating in the morning.
Dumbass breakfast.
But I'm a sandwich ass nigga. So I feel like I'm gonna go on a cooking show. I'm probably gonna make some crazy sandwich, probably, because everyone else gonna be like trying to make these big deals. I'm gonna hit you where the heart at. Everyone loves sandwiches. I'm gonna make you a sandwich. You could probably get fish sandwich or something. Or when I used to eat beef, I used to make some good ass homemade burgers. Ain't nothing like a homemade burger. Making your own patties, putting what you want up in there. Come on, man. Leslie Valentine, pronounced Lacey. Okay, Lacey Valentine. I'm glad y'all be knowing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Y'all be knowing we gonna fuck up the name.
We can't hear y'all, so we don't know.
They be knowing we gonna fuck up the name.
Of course.
Morning Trap family, I miss all of y'all because of life shit. I know y'all ain't seen me in the trap lately, but trust me when I tell you I'm okay. Got a couple questions. 1, How can you stress the importance of mental health to your family and loved ones if they still believe mental health doesn't happen to black people and the therapist won't fix your problems? 2, Mortal Kombat spoiler alert. My nigga Scorpion stayed mad at Sub-Zero for centuries just to come back and wash the snowflakes out, buddy. But that being said, if someone wronged you in the absolute worst way, would you ever let it go, or would you take that anger to the grave? Shameless plug. Trap the Sack, be on the lookout for Lacey Wilson, virtual assistant. I specialize in administrative/personal assistant services for entrepreneurs, small businesses, independent artists, and teams 100% virtually. Rome probably gonna hit you up. Rome always talking about
I'm probably gonna hit you
needing an assistant or something like that. So your shameless plug may have just got plugged in.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna hit you, see what you're talking about. But
so the first one, you can take that since you're going to therapy right now.
The first one, I think maybe stress that is becoming normalized. That it's not a like show them the people the black people who talk about it. Charlemagne, Brandon Marshall talks about mental health a lot. Like maybe show them the black people who are talking about this and who are stressing this, and maybe that'll help. But you also have to realize that some people will just be stuck in their ways. And that's okay. I mean, yes, it's important, and you want your family to go and do things, but you also got to remember you can't force everybody.
Some people choose complacency. Yeah. Some people never grow. Yeah. If you're not reading, if you're not striving to learn, you won't grow.
Yeah, so you got to let people do their own thing, and just have them understand that, hey, look, the only reason I'm saying this is because I want to help everybody here, but hey, on your own time, I guess you let me know if you come around, but you can't stress yourself out trying to, figure it out.
Look, Scorpion was mad at Sub-Zero because he killed his family.
Yeah.
Like, you killed his kid, you killed his wife. Like, I can understand someone being mad. And then he got sent to hell.
Yeah. So
when he got killed, so he was just down there burning up on fire. So he pissed. I'll be ready too.
In that situation, but as far as forgiving people, I don't hold grudges long, to be honest with you. I don't hold grudges long, and I'm very forgiving because the forgiveness isn't for them; it's for me. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't forgive, then
only you suffer.
I'm walking around with this shit. It's on my mind. It's like I can't. I gotta let that go, and it festers and it seeps into other areas of your life, and you don't want that.
Have we did an episode on that yet?
I feel like we did forget. We done so many damn episodes.
I don't know if we did it.
Forgiving?
Write that down right quick.
All right,
we may have to just tap into that because I live by that word too. Like, only you like that other person that you mad at or don't forgive, they living their life. They may have forgot about you while you still suffering from the same incident. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, even if it's the worst thing that ever happened, I ain't saying forget, but you gotta forgive.
Yeah, you gotta forgive.
Just for your sake.
Mm-hmm.
2 more. Cashmere Vibes, Grand Rising, Trap the Sack. Hope everyone is having a prosperous and healthy day. I am fairly new and I have been enjoying listening to Boss Talk videos and audios. They have been helping me through my day, and I also enjoy Sex Talk with Tahoe. It was hilarious and educational. You guys got to give us an update on the Royal Honey. My question for today is, what are your thoughts on Coinbase? I never heard of it until the news about Nas making a bag from it, and also saw a clip of white man discussing how bad Robinhood is. Part of me believes he only feels that way because people are getting hip to financial literacy. And my second question is, have you guys read 3 Magic Words by U.S. Anderson yet? I remember it being recommended to you guys in Boss Talks of Spiritual Homegirl. My grandma loves this book and has been reading it since the 80s. She brought me this book and I misplaced the book while reading it, so I had to start all over again because it's been some time. All right. Coinbase. I love Coinbase. Like, that's where I first started. When I first got into crypto years ago, that's where I was buying it because it was like the easiest platform to buy crypto. Mm-hmm. Like, I could set up my bank account or my debit card and just buy versus going to like the exchanges. Like I used to be on Binance too, and to buy on there, I would have to buy Bitcoin from Coinbase, transfer that Bitcoin or Ethereum to Binance, and then be able to buy stuff and move stuff around. So that was a lot of work. Yeah. Especially when you first get into it and have to know keys and all that stuff. Coinbase has made it easy. Yeah. So I love Coinbase, but you shouldn't keep your money in Coinbase. I mean, your crypto, you should move it to a ledger or external wallet for sure. Robinhood is trash to me.
Yeah,
like
it's trash.
That's where I started my stock journey on, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I moved to another brokerage. I'm with TD Ameritrade.
They got everything, tutorials, they customer service great,
all of that.
Great.
And then like Robinhood a lot of times be crashing, and I be feeling like they be doing that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
And then they get things there. It's a lag on the trading there too, like even the pricing and everything. So that's why I don't think Buddy was hating. He was just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like when you started, I still have my Robinhood account. Don't get me wrong, but I don't use it. I had like a couple dollars left after I transferred. I just did a play, so still got it, but go on a real broker.
Yeah.
My bad. Last one. Hydrate or dihydrate. I love that name. Great morning. I hope May has been good to y'all so far. I watched Love, Death, and Robots and Invincible per y'all's recommendation. I absolutely loved it. My question is, have you ever watched Utopia on Amazon Prime? Not an anti-vaxxer by any means, but this show is one of the reasons I'm hesitant about getting the COVID vaccine. I know it's just a show, y'all don't attack me, laugh out loud, but I can't ignore my inner voice telling me to hold off on getting it. First, Love, Death, and Robots is fire, and they got that season 2 coming. Go watch that trailer if you haven't. I am ready. Invincible, I just seen clips from Chaz and Emmanuel showing me. It looked fire, but I ain't watch it. In the last part, I'm an anti-vaxxer. Not one that's like trying to tell people out here, trying to go, hey, don't take the, but just, we can't trust the government. As a black man, I can't trust it. He called me conspiracy theories, but they done shit to us before. Gave us syphilis and vaccines, and then I don't know what's in it.
I don't know.
Like, what's in that vaccine? Like, what people be having reactions, and of course, you have reactions to all kind of medicines. But I feel like if you live in a healthy lifestyle, eating right, exercising, because everything was given to us to heal us on Earth.
Yeah.
There was a point where it wasn't like no medicine, like from pharmaceuticals. Like
they were making medicine.
Yeah, it was herbs and remedies and the way people were eating that would save them and heal them. So I don't want it. Only way I would get it if they say it's mandatory if you want to travel. You got to get it.
It's gonna piss
then
me off.
I'm gonna be mad, but I don't know, because cancer, AIDS, I believe they got cures for that, but it's big business, so they ain't gonna put it out.
Yeah,
we've been giving millions to those funds for cures and come up with stuff.
For a long
nothing.
Time.
But COVID come in a couple months, we got a vaccine. I don't trust it, to be honest. But if you want to do it, you do it. My parents did it. I told them how I feel about it. I said, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't say shit, but I said, I ain't doing that stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's
so
real.
they know how I feel, but they got it, each his own. But I ain't with it.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Couch Chronicles, and we'll keep you updated moving forward about lives and all these things. So thank you, guys. We love you, and peace.